What's going on, everybody? Nemesis Prime 85 coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Unique Toys UTR-03 Dragoon, and this is Unique Toys' take on a last night Megatron. So we're going to have to take Dragoon out because this box is massive. Right up front here, you have a nice little picture there of Dragoon. You can see down there, UTR-03 Dragoon, the Unique Toys logo. Up top there, you can't see it, but it says ages 15 plus. Bullcrap. Again, you have the Dragoon in the little pixelated rainbow. Other side, same thing. On the top, same thing. On the bottom, Chinese, Japanese, I don't know what language that is. On the back of the box, you have your pictures there of Dragoon in his robot mode and his vehicle mode. And that is it for the packaging. And we'll bring Dragoon back in here. And like I said, this is Unique Toys' take on the last night Megatron, and this thing is awesome. I love this figure. It was well worth the money. So get in so you can take a look at its detail. I have the cockpit right there. Moving down, you can see his cannon right there, and his feet kind of stick out. Back. You've got little thrusters right there, and you can see the chain right there. On the bottom, you can see kind of how things are going to go during transformation. He does have a little landing gear, which I believe is made out of die-cast. And you can move that. I'm pretty sure it goes inwards. Nope, it goes up like that. And that piece always likes to come undone when you're moving it, so just be careful with that. Yeah, so now for comparison, and you can see how big this thing is, even in my photo booth. Here he is next to the MPM Megatron. See, they're around the same size from front to back in their jet modes. Well, you can't really call this dude a jet, but their space flying thing. Here he is with the original Voyager class Megatron from last night, and you can see Dragoon is way bigger. And last but not least, here he is with Unique Toys Challenger. And they do look quite nice together. One thing I forgot to mention is in the box, you do get a little collector's card. You can see same image that was on the back of the box of Dragoon, the Unique Toys logo, UTR-03 Dragoon. On the back, you have his back with the Unique Toys logo, UTR-03 Dragoon, and then all of his tech specs. So, yeah. I do really like collector cards. It's just something that I love to get when I get a new figure. But accessory-wise, he does come with his giant axe sword thing. And you can see it's nicely painted. Down. And you can store this on the figure. There is a little hole right there. And a tab on top of his cannon. You just line that up. And plug it in, and you can have it stored on his jet mode. He does also come with his shield. I have not found anywhere to store this on the figure. Yeah, this thing just, you can just storage. But I don't think people are going to be having this thing displayed in vehicle mode, and that will transition us into his robot mode. So, to start off for transformation, you want to come back here and take the chain out of that little hole. Pop it out, and then take the whole cannon and pop it up. The way this goes into vehicle mode is there is a tab and a hole right in there. And we're going to zoom in a little bit just so we can start. So the transformation is quite complex. I'd say the legs are the most complex part just because of the way the wings fold up into them. But one last time, here's his jet mode. All right, so first thing you're going to do, I can't talk right now. First thing you're going to do, take these things and bring them in, not all the way, just a little bit, bring them in. You can take these little fins, rotate them in. Come to the back here, take these, bring those in. And you can take these pieces and bring them up for now. Again, next thing you want to do, take these. Okay, I'm going to have to raise you guys up for this part. We're going to take these pieces right here, pop them out, then take these, bring those out as well, and just leave those kind of hanging there for now. Next thing you're going to do, where do we go from here? Okay, so we're going to come down here to these pieces, pop these up. There's just a little tab, the slot right there. You can take them and bring them around, and those will reveal his hands. The wings, I'm going to come in here, take that, bring it down, take that one, and bring it up. Same thing on the other side, down and up. You can then take his arms, and these would tab in there. There's a little tab on his arm, and I don't know how you can see that, but there is a hole in there for the arms to tab in. Then you can start kind of loosening things up. You can straighten out his arms, just bring them down on that hinge, and bring that up for now. The next thing you want to do, you're going to come in here and undo his legs. And one thing you'll notice, he basically just explodes, but trust me, he comes together beautifully in robot mode. So we're going to go back to wider view. Bring this whole assembly and bring that up for now. All right, so we'll start working on the legs. So first thing you want to do is take these panels right here. Take that piece and rotate it around, and that will hide it. And then take it again right there and rotate it. And then this whole piece will just go in and complete his thigh. One thing you can also do is take the butt plate, bring that out just so you can get those out of the way, and then bring up his skirt pieces so you have a little bit more room to operate. Then you can bring his legs, straighten them out. Take the wing, and you're going to take the wing and bring it up in there. One thing you need to do is kind of clear up some space for it. So do that. And then you can bring it in, and it will all just collapse into his leg. And you want to take this piece, it was like that, bring it down, rotate it. You can also take this bit, and this will just tab in back there. You then take this front piece, wait, no, not the front piece, I'm getting ahead of myself. Take this piece and bring it down, and then you can take his front panel piece and bring it in. There you have a leg almost done. You want to take these bits, split them apart, and bring them in, and there is a little tab and hole on the bottom of his foot. Bring that back down. And then you want to take it, you can see there's this little piece, and there's a hole in there. And bring it in like that, straighten it out. There's a leg all done. I'm going to stop the recording, go offline, and do this leg. See you guys in a second. And there we have his other leg all done. And as you can see, his legs do look really good. Then you can now take the skirt pieces, bring them down, and that'll complete the look. You want to take these bits, rotate them around, take this piece, bring it in, and then take that, bring it in, and then that will make the little thigh skirts. So do the same to the other side, bring it in, collapse that, and that's it for the legs. Next thing you want to do, take these pieces, make sure they come out, and then they do go in like that. In vehicle mode, they are on a slider, as you can see, so they do slide upwards for vehicle mode and tab in right up there. So then just bring them down, and they'll go into their little slots right there. Next thing you can do is take, we're gonna have to angle you guys up. Take this bit, bring it in. You can move it down, split that section, bring that down and in. This, I'm gonna break that apart. I'm gonna have to raise you guys up. Take that and then rotate this, and that will go inside. and then close that up. Rotate that around, then the cockpit will just kind of chill back there. And then you can close his chest back up. Bring this whole assembly down, flip that up. Bring you guys back down here. And that'll tab in nice and securely. And then you can take these and tab those in for now, and then bring these bits up like so. Wait, no, you do not want to tab those in quite yet. Next, this whole back assembly, you're going to take his arms, do it like this, take his arms, bring those down, and did I do that right? No. Make sure that the holes are on the back side. Like that. Then it rotates down. You can come in here. Make sure you do actually rotate his head around, and I'm not doing this centered with the camera, I apologize. And then just make sure that his arms feed through properly. And then the cockpit, like I said, just rests in there. And then you can start tabbing everything together. Bring the shoulder pads down. Back here, take these bits and bring them out. Take this and bring it up. And that will tab in to complete his back. And are we done? I think we're done. And there you go, everybody. There is unique to, or one thing you want to do, actually. Take his thumbs. Give him his proper fist. And there we have it, everybody. Here is Unique Toys Dragoon in his robot mode. And like I said, he looks amazing. That's last night Megatron. He looks great. So getting in close here for the details. One thing actually, to bring you guys forward so you actually get the lighting. Bringing him in, there you can see his mean old face. As you can see, his face does look really good. With the little side pieces there, all the little spikes. And then just moving down the body. He looks really good. The side pieces, these are spring-loaded, so they do pop up. So if you angle them just right, they will lock in. The skirt pieces, you can have them angled in like that, but I do kind of like to split them to get that look going. And then his legs, with his big old feet. And then, yeah. So, there you go. And you can give him all of his weapons. We'll start off with the fusion cannon. First thing you want to do with the fusion cannon is take that, bring it down, and that reveals a smaller peg. Come to his arm. As you can see, there's a little hole. You can peg that in. Come around back here. And then that does plug in to that hole right there. And you can have him with his fusion cannon. And that looks really cool. He looks awesome. He's not standing completely straight. He's like higher on one side than he is on the other. I feel like the ratchet joints on his legs are too big. So we can, like his legs, you can see there. Oh, there you guys go. His legs really do split apart too far, so if you get him in the right spot, you can have him standing in a natural look. But you can also give him his shield, and if you don't want him actually holding a shield, there is a hole on his back, and you can store it back there. Just to kind of like bulk up his back, and that does look kind of nice. But he's using it when I display him. So again, hole in his arm, slot right there. Come in here, tab it in, and you can have him with his shield. And you can also, of course, give him his axe. And it is the just, tab in the palm of the hand connection that every masterpiece uses. I really wish people would start adopting Planet X. They have a great way of holding weapons, where it goes in on a slider and it stores amazingly. But he can wrap his fingers around it, and he does look really good. Now, if you want to complete his all armored up look, you can take it. It's more helpful if you kind of bring his body open. You can pop that up. He's frightened. But you can take it, rotate that around, and then bring that in. And then just to complete it, we'll bring his chest back in. Come on. Come on, Megs. Don't fight me. But you can then take it and bring those in. And you can have his straight up armored look. And that looks awesome. And articulation-wise, his head, I believe, is on a little hinge. So it can move up and down, no side to side, and it can rotate before his chin gets in the way of the spikes. These pieces can move if you need help. You can move his arm front, back, out, and then if you use the transformation hinge, he's kind of got a butterfly joint. There is no bicep rotation, but there is elbow rotation, and the axe is in the way. Then he can bend his arms more than 90 degrees, so that's nice. And straightening things out again. The hand, all right, we're gonna take everything off. The hand can go in that far, can rotate. The thumb is on a ball joint, so you can move that, and there's a hinge in the middle of it. The bottom 3 fingers are all connected, and then the pointer finger is on its own. Then you get his hands back into a fist. There is waist rotation. These pieces do move. They're on a ball joint, and the skirts do move as well. Leg can go up that far before it hits everything. Back to that far. There is rotation at the thigh. Nice knee bend there. We're going to go back to super wide. And then collapsing everything, straightening back out. The feet, there is small amount of ankle pivot. And he looks, again, amazing. So, straighten him out here. And now, for comparison, here he is next to MPM Megatron. And as you can see, Dragoon's still taller than MPM Megatron. Here he is next to the original Voyager Megatron from the last night. And again, towers over him. Just because here he is with MPM Optimus Prime. And he's massive compared to him. And last but not least, here he is with Unique Toys Challenger. And they look really good together. One thing to mention, Dragoon did come with a new head for Challenger. And here's the old head. And the one thing I wish this new head had was, you know, the light up eyes. But whatever. But the new head, way more accurate to the movie. And it looks really good. If you want to switch it from the battle mask, it's the standard Prime flip head. And you have his unmasked face, which still just looks amazing. But for me, him and Dragoon are going to be stored with their battle masks on. Yeah, so there you go. And that's it for the review, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you. This is a little bit of a weirder video for me to record. I haven't really done a huge figure like this before. But if you did enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Pretty sure we just broke 100 subscribers, so thanks everybody for subscribing. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon also so you're notified when I upload, because my upload schedule is really random with the whole pandemic thing going on right now. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.